If you've ever passed by the Miller Gallery in Hyde Park, I'll bet it caught your eye. If you've ever gone inside, it probably took your breath away with its stunning display of contemporary and traditional artworks. Well, get ready to have that breath-snatching moment again with the works of a new artist on display soon. We're fortunate to have the artist himself, Carlos Gamez De Francisco, with us this morning. Carlos, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me. I love your show.
Well, good. Thank you. We appreciate that. So, your work, I had a chance to look at it. Your work takes a different perspective on beauty and fashion. So tell us a little bit about where you get your inspiration from.
Well, let me tell you my story. I think you will enjoy it. I came from Cuba when I was 21 years old, and I came with no connections, no English, and only $650. For a Cuban, that is a lot of money. Especially doctors in my country only make $40 per month. But in America, that's nothing. So the first day in the state, I spent all the money, $600 in art supplies and $50 in a pair of shoes like the one Forrest Gump was wearing in the movie. And after that day, I was broke. I had to find a job doing shipping and receiving, and I was painting at night. I did that for 4 months, and after that, I had my first solo exhibition, and I sold out the show. Next day, I quit my job, and I was doing what I love since then. So I think with discipline and hard work, we could do what we love.
Wow, that is a great story. So how does that show up in the work people see when they come to see your work?
Yes, I find inspiration everywhere. For example, when I was 5 years old, I remember I was in the kitchen table and my father was washing the dishes. And I asked him how the water came out of the faucet, and my father explained me the whole process. And I was drawing the same details that he told me. My dad left the room, and my mom came to the kitchen, and she asked me what I was doing. And I told her exactly the same that my father told me before. My mom thought I was crazy. So next day, she took me to see a psychologist, and the psychologist told her, he said, well, your son is okay. You're the ones that need therapy.
Okay, so I'm sorry, go ahead.
So I find inspiration everywhere, in audiobooks, in things that I found in nature, and that's the ideas, where the ideas come from.
Okay, just a little bit of time left, but you've got an exhibit coming to the Miller Gallery.
Yes.
Is there a piece in that exhibit that you think people will really respond to?
Yes, there is a piece called 6 Shades of Sunlight, and it's a lady wearing 6 pairs of sunglasses. And the idea is that sometimes we overthink too much, and we buy too many things that we don't need, or we think in so many things that, and everything is more simple than that. So I believe that we don't need 6 pairs of sunglasses in a sunny day.
When people see your work of that type, how do you describe the work so that people understand what it is you're shooting for?
I think my work is contemporary, but I am taking reference from the past, from Renaissance and Baroque, and I'm trying to translate that to the modern time.
Okay, so Carlos, let's make sure we connect people to your work, whether in person or online. How do they go about learning more?
Yes, they could visit Miller Gallery website. It's millergallery.com, or my website, carlosgamezDeFrancisco.com, or my Instagram, CGDE Francisco.
Okay. Carlos, what a fascinating story. We sure do appreciate you stopping by this morning to talk to us today.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.
All right.